Who's there?
Nay, answer me. Stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king!
Barnardo.
He.
Stand ho. Who is there?
Friends to this ground.
And legion to the Dane.
Give you good night.
Farewell, honest soldier, who hath relieved you.
Barnardo, hath thy place. Give you good night.
Peace, break thee off. Look where it comes again.
In the same figure like the king that's dead.
Thou art a scholar, Horatio, speak to it.
What art thou? Speak.
It is offended.
See, it stalks away.
Stay. Speak, speak. I charge thee to speak.
'Tis gone and will not answer.
Our last king, who slayed this fort, who by a sealed compact, well ratified by law and heraldry, did forfeit all those his lands to the conqueror, to the inheritance of Fortinbras, had he been vanquisher, as by the same comart, and carriage of the article designed, his fell to Hamlet. Now, sir, young Fortinbras, of unimproved metal, hot and full, hath in the skirts of Norway here, but to recover of us, by strong hand and terms compulsatory, those foresaid lands so by his father lost.
I think it be no other, but even so, well may it sort that this portentous figure comes armed through our watch, like the king that was and is the question of these wars.
A mode it is to trouble the mind's eye, as stars with trains of fire and dews of blood, disasters in the sun and the moist star, upon whose influence Neptune's empire stands, have heaven and earth together demonstrated unto our climatures and countrymen. But soft, behold, lo, where it comes again, stay, illusion. If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me, or if thou hast uphoarded in thy life extorted treasures in the womb of earth, speak of it. Stay and speak. Stop it, Marcellus.
'Tis gone. Fade on the coin the cock. Some say again hence the season comes, wherein our Saviour's birth is celebrated.
So have I heard, and do in part believe it. By my advice, let's impart what we've seen tonight upon young Hamlet.
Let's do it. I pray, I this morning know where we shall find it most convenient. Though yet of Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be green, that it us befitted to bear our hearts in grief, and our whole kingdom to be contracted in one brow of woe, yet so far hath discretion fought with nature, that we with wisest sorrow think on him. Together with remembrance of ourselves, therefore our sometime sister, now our queen, the imperial jointress to this warlike state, taken to wife. For all our thanks, now follow you know, young Fortinbras, colleague with this stream of his advantage, he hath not failed to pester us with message, importing the surrender of those lands, lost by his father, with all bonds of law, to our most valiant brother. So much for him. Now, for ourselves, and for this time of meeting, this much the business is, we have here writ, to Norway, uncle of young Fortinbras, who impotent and bedrid, scarcely hears of this his nephew's purpose, to suppress his further gate, herein that the levies, the lists, and full proportions are all made out of his subject. And now my cousin Hamlet, and my son.
A little more than kin, less than kind.
How is it that the clouds still hang on you?
Not so, my lord. I am too much in the sun.
Good Hamlet, cast thy nighted color off, and let thine eye look like a friend of Denmark. If it be, why seems so particular with thee?
Seems, madam? Nay, it is. I know not seems. 'Tis not alone my inky cloak, good mother, together with all forms, moods, shapes of grief, but I have that within which passions show, these but the trappings and the suits of woe.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature to give these morning duties to your father, but you must know your father lost a father. That father lost his and survivor bound. In filial obligation for some term, 'tis unmanly grief. Madam, come. Flourish.
Oh God, God, things rank and gross in nature possess it merely, that you come but 2 months dead. Nay, not so much, not 2. So excellent a king that was this Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother, and yet within a month. Let me not think on it. Frailty, thy name is woman, married with my uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. Oh, most wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous cheats. It is not, nor it cannot, come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue.
Hail to your lordship.
I'm glad to see you well, Horatio. What is your affair in Elsinore? We'll teach you to drink ere you depart.
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I pray thee, do not mock me. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, my lord, it fall hard upon.
Would I had ever met my dearest foe in heaven, or ever I had seen that day, Horatio? My father. Methinks I see my father.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight. The king, your father.
The king? My father? For God's love, let me hear, where was this?
My lord, upon the platform where we watch.
This troubles me. Hold you the watch tonight?
We do, my lord.
Very like, I will watch tonight. Perchance 'twill walk again.
I warrant it will.
If it assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it, so fare you well. Upon the platform, twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Our duty to your honor.
Your loves as mine to you, farewell. My father's spirit, in arms, with a night word to come. Till then, sit still, my soul. Deeds will rise, though all the earth overwhelm them to men's eyes.
My necessaries are embarked. Farewell. And sister, do not sleep, for Hamlet and the trifling of his favor. Hold it to fashion and the toy and blood, a violet in the youth of primary nature. Forward, not permanent, sweet, not lasting. Perhaps he loves you now, but you must fear his greatness way as well as not his own. For he himself is subject to his birth, and therefore must his choice be circumscribed. Fear it, Ophelia. Fear it, my dear sister, and keep you in the rear of your affection, out in the shot and the danger of your desire. And in the morn of liquid dew of youth, contagious blasphemous and most imminent, be wary then, best safety lies in fear.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep, as watchman to my heart. But good my brother, do not as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, and recks not his own greed.
Oh, fear me not. I stayed too long, but here, my father comes.
Yet here, Laertes, aboard, for shame. There my blessing with thee, look thou character. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it follows, as the night, the day, thou canst not be false to any man. Farewell. My blessing season this in thee. The time invests you. Go, your servants tend.
Farewell, Ophelia. Remember well what I have said to you.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell.
What is it, Ophelia, he hath said to you?
So please you, something touching the Lord Hamlet.
Marry well bethought, what is between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection? Pfft. You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Mary, I will teach you. Think yourself a baby, that you have tend these tenders for true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly.
My lord, he hath imported me with love and honorable fashion,
A fashion, you call it? Go to.
and hath given countenance to his speech, my lord, with almost all the holy vows of heaven.
A spring's catch woodcocks, be something scantier of your maiden presence. Do not believe his vows. I would not, in plain terms, from this time forth, have you so slander any moment of leisure as to give words or talk with the Lord Hamlet. Look to it, I charge you. Come your ways.
I shall obey, my lord.
It then draws near the season, wherein the spirit held its wont to walk. What does this mean, my lord?
The king doth wake tonight and takes his rouse. To the manner born is the custom, more honored in the breach than the observance. For some vicious mold of nature in them, as in their birth. By the overgrowth of some complexion, the dram of evil, doth all the noble substance of a doubt to his own scandal.
Look, my lord, it comes.
Thou comes in such a questionable shape, that I will speak with thee. Let me not burst in ignorance. Wherefore, what should we do?
It beckons you to go away with it.
It waves you to a more removed ground, but do not go with it.
It will not speak, then I will follow it.
Do not, my lord.
It waves me still. Go on, I'll follow thee.
You shall not, my lord.
Hold off your hands! My fate cries out, unhand me, gentlemen. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me.
It waxes desperate with imagination.
Let's follow.
Have after, to what issue does this come?
Something's wrong in the state of Denmark.
Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak!
I am thy father's spirit. Revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Haste me to know it.
I, that incestuous, that adulterous beast, O wicked wit and gifts, that gives the power so to seduce one to a shameful lust, the will of my most seeming virtuous queen. Sleeping within my orchard, upon my most secure hour thy uncle stole, with juice of cursed Hebena in a vial, and in the porches of my ears did pour the leprous distillment. And a most instant terror barked about, most Lazar-like, with vile and loathsome crust, all my smooth body. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch of luxury and damn incest, but taint not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive. Against thy mother aught, let her be in heaven. Adieu, adieu, adieu. Remember me.
I, thou poor ghost, while memory holds a seat in this distracted globe, remember thee? So, uncle, there you are. Now to my word. It is adieu, adieu, remember me. I have sworn't.
My lord, my lord.
Lord Hamlet!
Heaven secures him.
So be it.
What news, my lord?
As your friends, scholars, and soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is it, my lord? We will.
Never make known what you have seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it.
In faith, my lord, not I.
Nor I, my lord, in faith.
Upon my sword.
We've sworn, my lord, already.
Indeed, upon my sword, indeed.
Swear.
Come hither, gentlemen, and lay your hands again upon my sword. Swear by my sword never to speak of this that you have heard.
Swear by his sword.
Well said, old mole. Once more removed, good friends.
Oh, day and night, but this is wondrous strange.
But come, so grace and mercy at your most need help you.
Swear.
Rest, rest, perturbed spirit. So, gentlemen, with all my love I do commend me to you shall not lack. Let us go in together, and still your fingers on your lips, I pray. The time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite, that I was ever born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together.
Hello, I am Margaret Whiteboard, and I play Horatio.
Hi, I'm Timmy Turner. They call me Timmy on set.
Yo, it's me. I represent Ophelia. Hi, I'm Comment Alice Vu. I play the role of Hamleto.
It's pronounced Hamlet?
Hamleto.
Hi, my name is Me, and I play Gertrude.
I'm little Benny still, and I play Laertes.
My name is Jacoby, and I play Claudius and Polonius.
It's your boy, Benjamino Gambino, and this is a Shakespeare play. I play the ghost.
I believe I am one with birds. His significance in the play is to confirm the existence of the ghost. Horatio juxtaposes Hamlet as he acts as a rational character.
Bernardo's his first line, "Who's there?" opens the play with a tone of insecurity, like me.
Ophelia is significant to the play because she is naive, so other characters in the play get to manipulate her to their advantage.
Ghost is significant to the play because he's the main motive of Hamlet's reason to act and causes the plot to move forward.
So in the scene with Claudius and Gertrude, bruh, they treat him so badly. And he's just in pain, you know, I feel that pain. He talks to the ghost like he's really angry. Everybody's trying to hold him back, but he's like, no, don't hold me back. And then there's some sexy thing going on with Horatio.
And yeah.
Laertes, and he's important to the play because he plays into the idea or motif of trying to own